Hi. Have you ever thought about the idea of self-love? Many people think that having self-love is like being egotistic, being full of yourself, um, taking a million selfies. But self-love is so much more than that. Having self-love is being comfortable with who you are. As human beings, it is natural that we crave the feeling of being unconditionally loved by somebody else. But we often forget that it's important to unconditionally love ourselves. The idea of mattering to someone or being important to someone, it makes us feel good, but we often forget to matter to ourselves and to feel important to ourselves. I want to leave you with two things by the end of this speech. How self-love will help improve your life, and how to cultivate more of it. I used to live my life without self-love. When I was pregnant with my ex-boyfriend, he left me at 2 months along for another girl. I was devastated, sad. I started to wonder how somebody could see me as that worthless. And ultimately, I started to see myself that way. The problem with these thoughts that I had is that I based my worth and my happiness and put it all into somebody else. I thought to myself, why am I looking outside of myself for validation on my own worth? It took a long time, but I finally discovered self-love for myself, and it was the best thing to ever happen to me. I started focusing on not comparing myself to others, because this was my journey, not theirs. I started doing the things I always wanted to do. I started making things that I thought were a dream into reality. I pulled myself together, and I got up every day. I would fix my hair and put on my best outfit, even if it was just to sit at home. Sorry. I stopped criticizing myself for what didn't happen and started embracing what could happen. I stopped looking for reasons to be sad and instead started looking at all the reasons that I had to be happy. Have you ever heard that expression, treat others like you would want to be treated? But have you ever thought to treat yourself how you want to be treated? According to psychotherapist Sharon Martin, self-love encompasses not only how you treat yourself, but how your thoughts and feelings about yourself. In addition, there are many benefits to choosing self-love. Self-love can benefit your overall health. According to the president and CEO of the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation, Jeffrey Borenstein, self-love motivates us to make healthier choices in life. When you hold yourself at a high esteem, you're more likely to choose the things that nurture your self-well-being and serve you well. These things can be from exercising, eating healthy, or having healthy relationships. Practicing self-love can benefit your mental health. Self-love is known for reducing anxiety and depression. Likewise, it can also help you promote healthy boundaries in your relationships. According to psychologist Deborah Kabosha, self-love is important to living well. It influences you to pick a mate and how you cope with your problems in your life. Secondly, self-love is also beneficial to your physical health. When you care about yourself, you start focusing on things with a positive outcome, like eating healthy or exercising more. Lastly, it's simply learning how to implement self-love into your life. Step 1, stop comparing yourself to others. We all do it. You have to realize that you're building your own path, and everyone's is different. Spend time with yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Go do stuff that you would normally do with other people, but do it by yourself. Get to know yourself. Step 3, this one's very important. Set boundaries. I hear people talk about frenemies. Get rid of those people. Toxic people out of your life. Cut them out. Okay, life is too short to waste it with people who take away your light. Step 4, practice self-care. Expert Sarah O'Leary says, treat and speak to yourself like you would your best friend. Step 5. No matter how big or small, celebrate all of your wins. Step 6. Embrace the things that make you different, because those are the things that make you special. Step 7. Forgive yourself. We all make mistakes. You can't change the past, but you can learn from it. Let it go. Step 8. Don't listen to that inner voice that tells you you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not smart enough. Don't listen to that inner critic. They're wrong. Step 9. Fill your body with healthy choices. Eat healthy, exercise, you deserve it. And lastly, step 10. Realize that it's totally okay to have emotions. I'm not saying to be happy all the time. That's impossible. That's not human. Emotions are healthy. And it's okay to feel sad. Just don't live there. In conclusion, achieving self-love does not happen overnight. But by introducing even 1 or 2 of these things that I mentioned, it can have such a positive impact on your life. Courtney E. Ackerman, MSc, asks, but is it really vital? Can't you just get along fine without all that mushy stuff? As it turns out, you can get along fine, but you will likely never thrive. Take care of yourself. Value yourself. For you are the only you. And I think that's pretty special in itself. Thank you.